Hi everyone, today's video is a little bit different from what I usually do. I'm going to do a makeup tutorial based off this blind box I got from Skullpanda. This is a Skullpanda You Found Me series. I love Skullpandas because I think that their gothic appeal, their gothic aesthetic is really gorgeous. I love their take on it. But yeah, I can't wait to do this tutorial for you all. And the eyeshadow palette I'm using is from P. Louise. That is the P. Louise Wedding Wish Extra Large palette. The eyeshadows are amazing. They're rich and buttery. And for my eyebrows, I use this Got2b glue along with a eyebrow brush. And I like to push the product back and forth in my eyebrow hairs because I barely have any. And this actually sets it in place. And what I like to do too is press the hairs down with the side of the brush. It really keeps it in place. And while that's drying, I'm gonna open up this blind box. And I was so excited when I got this. I got Darkness. Darkness was my absolute favorite. That's the first one I noticed out of the collection. My eyes went straight to Darkness. I'm like, I love that one. That was my absolute favorite. So I'm so happy I got her. And yeah, I'm excited to do this look. I just can't believe how gorgeous she is. I just kept looking at her. Look at that face. It's so pretty. I love it. So I sprayed my face with hydrating mist, and then I'm adding lotion to my face. The primer I like using is from Essence. It's the Jelly Grip. This is comparable to the e.l.f. Power Grip, and then also Milk's. I can't remember the name of Milk's product, but they're pretty much a copy of each other. And I apply that all over my face. And then because I did some upper lip hair removal, my upper lip is a little bit red in that area. So I'm going in with this green concealer to tone down that redness. And it really does help with the redness. And I like using a beauty blender, like a moist, clean beauty blender. So I'm gonna blend that out with my beauty blender. I've used makeup foundation brushes and I just don't like it as much as the beauty blender. The beauty blender to me works so much better. And I actually use the Kimchi foundation. I need to try a different foundation. I was using House Labs foundation, Lady Gaga's brand, at first, and then I switched to Kimchi, and I haven't switched. Well, I take that back. I did try the L'Oreal Stay. I forgot what it was called, but it was very watery, and I didn't like it. So I went back to Kimchi. I use this Eye Method eyebrow pencil, and it has two little prongs here, to where it helps draw out the hair strokes. And actually doesn't take long to draw my eyebrows on with this product, which I really like. I used to use the NYX eyebrow pen, which I love so much, but it would take me forever. Now my eyebrows look a little funky right here, but trust the process. I haven't carved out my eyebrows yet. And day to day, my eyebrows can look different. They definitely don't look like twins. They always look like sisters. But day to day, my eyebrows will look different. And for the longest time, I had these Spock eyebrows I was rocking for a while, and I switched it up again. So my eyebrow style never stays the same. But I'm gonna use this white concealer on my eyelids. This is gonna be for the eyeshadow. I need to get some P. Louise eyeshadow base, or any other base. If you know of a good one, let me know. But I love this palette so much. I'm going in with that light color. I'm gonna put it all over my eyelid. I'll never not love makeup. I love makeup so much, but it's such a pain taking it off. And then I'm gonna go in with this hubby color. It's gonna be my transition color. And I'm just putting that on my eyelid, and I'm softly blending it out. And I'm using this blending brush. I'm going to take this black shade, and I'm being very careful with the black eyeshadow. It can have a lot of fallout. So I'm going to put that in the outer and inner corners of my eye. And I'm gently going to put that in the middle as well. And at the same time, I'm going to be blending it out with the same brush. This black eyeshadow is actually really gorgeous. It has small glitter flakes in it that I love. Like I said earlier, this is one of my favorite palettes from P. Louise. I have the Michaela I Do Say I Do palette as well, which I do use occasionally. And I'm taking back that hubby color that I used for my transition shade and softly putting it above the black eyeshadow. And I'm taking that blending brush that I used earlier and gently blending it out. Now I like to do my eyebrows and if I wear eyeshadow, my eyeshadow as well before I do the rest of my foundation. This NYX glitter glue works wonders. And I just gently put it on the middle of my eyelid, and I just use my finger to spread it out evenly, and it also helps keep it make it tacky. But this is what I use for glitter eyeshadows and just like the heavy pearl eyeshadows. This is what I use to set it in place. I'm going in with this pearlescent color, and I'm just going to use my finger. Sometimes our greatest tools are our hands and fingers. Like Pat McGrath, she likes using her fingers as well. I think, she does use brushes, but she does use fingers too, like to apply eyeshadow and stuff from what I remember. I'm just putting that in the middle. I love this shade so much. With that same brush I used to pick up the black eyeshadow, I'm going back in and going in the inner and outer corners to darken up the black a little bit. And I'm putting whatever I have left going in the crease area. This is what it looks like so far. And now I'm going to work on the rest of my face with that Kimchi foundation. For my under eye concealer, I use two different shades. The more medium tone, I'm going to use that to cover my eye bags. And I'm just showing that this is what I'm going for. So she has pinky blush. So I'm going to use a combo of these two. And this first liquid blush is from Dollar Tree. It's the Ione blush, and I use a combination of cheap and more expensive makeup. I'm not picky at all. Sometimes, like I said, I got this from the Dollar Tree, so I do use some Dollar Tree products as well. But those Ione blushes, liquid blushes, actually work really well, and I need to pick up some more. With that lighter color that I was showing earlier, I'm just going to go in and put it a little bit in my inner, underneath my eye, but towards the inner corner. And this Melt Cosmetics translucent powder is everything. I keep it inside the thing because I love Universal Monsters so much, and when I run out of powder, I'm going to order some more and shake some in there. Because I just love the Universal Monsters, like I said, and I really want to take good care of that packaging. I know I'm a dork, but I just like taking care of my stuff that I really, really like. So I'm using a powder brush to kick off that excess powder, And this brush set, like this brush, is actually from Tokidoki that came out years ago. All the characters and stuff is gone, but the hair brushes on those brushes from back then were really good quality and still good quality till this day. But anyways, I'm dragging that brush that I have the leftover black pigment underneath my eyes, whatever is left over on the brush. And before that, I did use some pink blush on top of that powder just to bring out some more. Unfortunately, there was like some type of file corruption to my video, so I couldn't finish out the tutorial, but this is the finished look. I hope you enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to doing more of these.